Good morning, team. Welcome back to Cajun Tiger Plays. I'm Cajun Tiger, and today we're playing Palworld. This is a first look series, but it is our last week of our first look series. So we have a little bit of stuff to do here at the base. I was doing some chores around the base and trying to do a little bit of work in the mine that we have next door, and ran across some syndicate guys, which is why my ring is not on. Let's go ahead and put that back on. And then when I went out last night, our mine's all blocked up, and I thought I had like 200 hours, but I don't know, maybe it closes after you take out the boss of the mine. I don't know. I thought it stayed open, but maybe it doesn't. So we're getting some gigaspheres here. We don't have, I wish we had more horns. We don't have horns, so we can't make the high-grade medical supplies. I did do a little bit of modification on the base over here as well. Upgraded these chests so we have more room, which allowed me to spread out our other consumables and our other materials, and just an empty dump chest should we need it. All right, let's see what else. Wanted to come up here and get some things moving along in this general area. We have, let's see, this is what I'm looking for. We want to make some more hyperspheres. So let's make, can we make 37 of them? Haven't, we got plenty of stuff. We'll make 37 of them. We'll surely use some while we're gone, but at least that'll get us a full 100 of those. We'll make some stuff there. We are getting a little bit of work on our flame cauldron, but I've been putting our flame guys to work pretty much overtime, getting stuff done downstairs. We made extra food. Mamarest Christ. That's cool. What we really need... Oh, wow! I was literally just about to say what we really need, and what Patricia told me we needed was a Vanworm Crest. That's awesome. Yeah, we need one of those so we can fly in our heated area. And I was actually planning on going and doing some work in the frozen area that we've been to, just so that I would have... I could maybe find one and have one, but now we have one. Awesome. All right, so we're gonna leave Chillet here. I don't know if he uses the same saddle. I would hope he uses the same saddle. Let's see. Let's sort by ice, element, sort. What's going on? Who's causing problems now? Oh. Speaking of Vanworm, there's a Vanworm right there, trying to invade our base. Okay. Where is... Here he is. Here. So we'll leave Chillet at the base. Oops. Get our Vanworm Christ here. Take him with us. We do have a Cryolinx. The Vanworm Christ. Oh, he does have dark, so we have dark from both of those guys. That's kind of cool. Okay, so yeah, we got stuff working there. I did want to look over here real quick before we go out exploring. That's not what I wanted to do. I want to look in here. We have nails, cloth. We could probably use more polymer and some more high quality cloth. Don't think we can make either one of those here. Oh, we can make high quality cloth here. All right, so let's see. Let's make 59 of those. Yes. Nope, we can't make 59. All right, let's not make... What do we use? We use wool. Oh, Yeah, during one of the times that I was doing stuff here, our poor little guy, oh, what's he called? Let's see. I may not have him set up right anyway, so we may need to fix that. Let's see. Yeah, our lamb ball. We don't want him doing anything else. We want him focused on that. Our lamb ball that we were using got injured and I had to put him away. And so I wanted to use the lucky one anyway. So we're using the lucky one now. So he has, but I didn't have him out the whole time. So we kind of probably lost a little bit of effort there. Okay, what were we doing? We got a lot of that. We're making refined ingots, so we'll put those back in here. And we're making ingots in the other one. Oh no, the ingots in the other one are done. I'm weighted down. Okay, there we go. So let's just make 100 more charcoal because eventually I think I'm going to want a gun and I'll need some gunpowder. We do have, so we have that, it's gone right now because I harvested, but we have a sulfur patch or a sulfur node right there that appears, and then right around that corner over there, there's another one. So we have 2 sulfur nodes, which is kind of cool. Let's see, we wanted, what was the other thing? Oh, polymer, that's right. Let's just make 91. We'll see what happens with that. All right, those guys are almost done already. Wow, okay, well. Let's see. So let's try. Okay, so we can't ride him. We need a special saddle. Yep, I guess we do. Okay, well, we'll make one. That's fine. We'll figure it out. Technology tree first. And let's search for Van YRM, I think. There it is, Van Worm Christ. We'll unlock that. And we can make a saddle for the Van Worm Christ. Oh, I guess we can't make a saddle for the Van Worm Christ because we need ice organs. Okay. That's not good. Okay, well, we'll figure that out. All right, so the other thing I did do that you guys who have been paying attention probably saw is I made the cold resistant and the heat resistant armor. Thanks, Patricia, for reminding me. I had forgotten about that. Swap this out. Let's not throw pal spheres willy-nilly. How many more do we need here? We need 5 more. Okay. Keep that in mind when it gets cold. Let's go travel to our cold location and see if we can't get some ice organs so that we can make the saddle that we want. There's some chillets over here. Level 26 chillets. You know what? I normally am fighting alongside these guys, so I wasn't really... I don't like fighting chillets. They're my friends. Okay, there we go. I don't even know if we get ice organs from them. I get leather. No ice organs. Maybe we do, maybe we don't. I don't know, but we definitely did not. Oh, that was the other thing Patricia said. The frozen areas are where we find quartz. So we definitely want to be on the lookout for quartz because we need that to make the stuff to upgrade our base the next level. computer chips or some kind of chips. We'll see if we can find it. You know what? There's when you're looking for pals, there's none around. Wow. I think I can get ice organs from the pengullets, so we may do that if we don't find any here soon. That looks like regular ore. We may have to go to a different frozen tundra region to find our silicon, or whatever it was that we were looking for. Like pals too. Goodness. We found pals here when we came here before. There were pals all over the place. Now there's none. Wow. Okay, well, while we're running around, we will do our... What's that? Why am I hearing humming noises again? Like there's a... This is like the ruins. I don't know if that's supposed to be music or if that's supposed to be because of the ruins. Okay, so our If You Know, You Know from last week was the answer to the great question of life, the universe, and everything is 42. And that is, of course, from Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, which is Douglas Adams' great series of books, So Long and Thanks for All the Fish. Deep Thought is the computer that's designed to solve the answer to life, the universe, and everything. And when he does, the answer is 42, and people are not happy. And he warned them. He said, you're not going to be happy. You're not going to like it. So, yeah. Douglas Adams, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, 42. Here we go. Here's some pals. Well, that was interesting. All right, let's get these guys. Come on now. All right, we got one of them. We did get an ice. We got 3 ice organs from him. Oh, and we got a supply drop coming now. Come on. There's the supply drops coming over here. Probably right over there by that big boss guy that I avoided, because I didn't want to fight a big boss guy. My luck. Alright, let's see. This way. Syndicate thugs. What are you doing in the frigid, frozen wastelands, dude? Go home. Stay warm. Alright. Oh, there's another guy right there. Oh, they were wanting to get this. Oh, look, we got another thermal undershirt. I don't know. I'm assuming I put the thermal undershirt on because I thought it would help, and then I put this on. So I don't know if it stacks, because now I'm looking at it. It says cold resistant level 2, cold resistant level 1. I don't know if they stack or not. So if you know, let me know. All right, well, this is pretty much all of this area, and we didn't find... We got 6 ice organs, but we didn't find any of the quartz that we need. I said silicon earlier. There's some coal. We can get some coal. So yeah, so we'll keep looking. We'll go to different locations and see what we can find. See anything down here that looks like quartz? See an egg. Oops. A little bit of leather. Keep looking. More coal over here. Appears to be more coal. Yep. Which I probably don't need to get these as much as I used to. We're getting a lot of coal from our other mining location. I need to find a mining location with some of these big paldium deposits like they have in the caves. That's really why I was going in the caves, because we needed paldium. Well, this is interesting over here. Still no pals, though. Can't believe how sparse. That's stone. I don't want that. Can't believe how sparse the pals are in this area. That's just kind of crazy to me. Let's look at our map and see, who do we have here? Oh, this is Sibilix, level 40. What level are we? We're level 42, so we probably don't want to do Sibilix yet. Is this... Did I just almost totally walk right past our quartz? Nope, that's not quartz. It sure looks like quartz, or it looks like something that I could mine, or should be able to mine, or... Alright, I guess we're going to have to go find pingullets, which I know there's some of those guys at the starting area. Are we missing... Not missing... Okay. Where is... Alright, if we keep going straight, our base is right there too, so we can come back down this way, clear out a little bit of the map that we haven't cleared yet, and maybe find another fast travel over here. I don't see any showing up on our compass HUD thing, but that doesn't mean there aren't any. What I do see, let's go this way, and this way. Because what I do see is a life monk effigy over there. They're not easy to see during the daytime, but if I see them, I want to get them because that helps our PAL sphere process. Uh-oh. At least we were flying. And now we leveled up. There we go. Alright, let's gaze across. Oh, look, there's another one right over there. I'm gonna say let's gaze across the landscape and see where we want to go, but we found where we want to go already. Don't think we're gonna make it all the way, but maybe part of the way. We did make it. Right. We are accomplishing things. There's a fast travel right there. And that is Verdash. Let's do this first. Here at 19, we'll go up to 20 there. We need to head back to base anyway because we're almost out of room in our inventory. It is almost nighttime too. Maybe we can go back to near to the starting area and find some pingullets sleeping. somebody's wanting to fight us. Who's fighting me? Gorirat. Gorirat. Oh. Took my ring off for... Took my ring off and forgot to put it back on. Sorry, Gorirat. Look at here. I'm supposed to be going back home, guys. Why do you keep showing me things? Okay, so I did want to do a shout out as well. And I have a story to tell you guys, so... Oh, well. Why? I'm having trouble here. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, now, as I was saying, we want to do a shout out. Shout out is a correction shout out because I made a boo-boo. I made a mistake, yeah. I mentioned my favorite classical music song ever was Sergio I don't know why I have trouble saying that name. Sergio Rachmaninoff and the Piano Concerto No. 2. So that is part of... So here's the thing. The CD that I owned had Rachmaninoff and... it had both of Rachmaninoff's songs. So it was Piano Concerto No. 2, but it was also Rhapsody on a Theme of Paganini. That CD was just my favorite CD, period. The end, hands down, loved it. So I enjoyed both of them, and Somewhere in Time that I had mentioned, the actual song used in Somewhere in Time is Rhapsody on a Theme of Paganini, which is a Jane Seymour movie. I mentioned that I didn't remember who it was. Jane Seymour and Christopher Reeve. It's a romantic movie, but it's got some heavy overtones from time travel and stuff like that. So I enjoyed it. I thought it was a really good movie. If you've seen it, let me know. If not, great. That's fine. Go watch it. But I did enjoy the movie. And so today's shout out is a double shout out for Jane Seymour and for Rhapsody on a Theme of Paganini. So we'll do both. We'll shout out for both. I'm not keep hitting the wrong button. Okay, put that away. Put that thing back where it came from. Sorry. That's another. I should use that for a shout out. That would be fun. Or for a if you know, you know. Some of this stuff away while it's nighttime and things are harder to see. We can put some stuff away. What am I? This is enhancement item. That's PAL materials. That's what I was looking for in my brain, and I couldn't, for whatever reason, I wasn't putting them together. Oh, that was the other thing. Everybody told me that I needed to use the treasure maps so they don't take up space in my inventory. So we'll use those in just a minute. My luck, we probably have passed by all of the places where the treasure maps are, and it's going to be like, oh, if you had used them earlier, you would have known that your treasure map... Yeah. Did also go out somewhere and get a couple of couple of oh man, my brain. Don't get old, folks. Don't get old. Um, I did get a couple of life monk effigies from elsewhere around when I was cleaning up a little bit earlier, and I told you guys I had cleaned up a little bit, and I was um, trying to do some things around the base and get some stuff out of that cave right next door. And I saw the life monk effigies when I was getting the sulfur after the cave had been closed off. I thought, well, let's go get those. So yeah, so I got life monk effigies. Let's see here. Our processes are working well. We're doing pretty good here. I think we're doing all right. Got lots of cool stuff in here. Constantly. Look at that. 710 coal. We could probably use another another smelter to make more stuff, but I don't have more fire guys. Alright, that's not what I wanted. This is what I wanted. Yeah, there we go. Make one more of those. And then I think we only got two, so oh no, we got plenty. We only need one more. That's nice. Okay, let's go ahead and use these. Confirm and confirm, and then I guess we need to look at the map to see where the treasures are. Maybe. Oh, there we go. There's a treasure there, and the other one we can't find yet. So I don't know if this treasure up here, I don't remember if there's pengullets around on that island or not. It would be very helpful if there were. But I'm gonna do something else while I was here. Don't remember what it was. Okay, well, we'll pick up our spheres that are made. See what else has been made. Not much there. Ingots, there's only a few ingots left to make, so, oops. Let's see, we want to do, what are we making? We're making refined ingots, so let's make another 149 regular ingots. I like round numbers, what can I say? I know it probably doesn't matter a whole lot, but making omelets there. We got plenty of food made there, so let's make some salad maybe? We can make more salad. 30 more of the... Oops! Cancel that. And we'll make 30 salads, but this is where we made food for us for traveling. So we want to finish that. Alright, this is 403, so we only need 97 of those. And we'll be up to 100. Until we start using them again. Alright, that's good. Alright, let's head back out. I think I'm gonna go... Oops, wrong button. Kind of... I mean, I want to do the treasure, but... fine. We'll do the treasure. We'll do the treasure. See if we can't find the treasure before the end of this episode. We're getting real close, so we're gonna have to hurry. Let's see. This is the wrong way, I think. This is the wrong way. That's the other treasure. That's the treasure we want. Let's keep an eye out. We can fly. Get there faster, hopefully. I think I just have, like, scared away all the pals, because there's, like, no pals over here either. Oh, there's some T-fonts. They're not ice. Neither are these guys, the Cellerays. They're not ice-based. There's Syndicate guys. I don't know what's happened to all the pals. Oh, there's a rye bunny. Okay, there's some pals around here. Not many. Craw heroes. Not the ones we were looking for. These are not the pals you've been looking for. IYKYK deer. I'm over it. I don't have revenge in my heart anymore against the IYKYK deer. Oops. I do have the wrong buttons in my fingers sometimes. Alright, here we go. I don't know, do I need to... You know what? I'm going to be very disappointed in myself. I have to make a shovel in order to find the treasures. That's it. Oh, there it is. I see it. I see it. What do I need to do now? Oh, F. Oh, I have a shovel. All right. Look at there. Well prepared, young sir. Heat-resistant palmetal armor schematics, high-quality recovery meds, and applied planting technique, which I think is a given to a pal. Yeah, given to a pal. Right. We'll ride again, head up to... I think this might be the closer of the... I'm facing the wrong way. I think the closer of the fast travels is this way. Could be wrong. There is a fast travel this way. May not be the closest one, but it is at least one of them. Okay, so I do have a quick story to tell you. While we're headed back to our base, we did our shout out, we did our if you know, you know from last week. What I need to tell you is my story from Thursday night. So I realized that I'm doing all of my video recording, video editing, and final production and uploads to all the social media platforms, doing all that on my home computer, my desktop. And I realized I have a laptop. So wouldn't it be cool if I set up the actual video creation once I have all the editing done and it's ready to go, put that on the laptop, put the social media loading on the laptop, and that way, while all that's happening, I can I can still play. I don't have to wait. I don't have to have problems with memory, all of that stuff. So I thought, boy, that's a smart idea. So I started a replication process, copied some manual files over, and then did a robocopy, which if you don't understand computers, robocopy is basically a fast copy system. It helps copy things really, really fast. And efficiently. It helps you be able to mirror so you can, have your high quality recovery meds. That's other consumable. Okay. So basically with robocopy, it will make sure that it keeps the two systems in sync. So I was working on that, and then I realized things weren't matching up. It was trying to copy files that I had already copied over. I didn't understand. Then ChatGPT told me, oh, if you copied them over manually, then that's what caused the problem, because it wants to bleh, I can't get the words out again. It's trying to copy over, and it doesn't recognize that it's the same file because it doesn't have the same timestamp and all of that because I copied it manually. So I was like, oh, well, then I just need to delete it and restart and let the sync process copy stuff over instead of me copying stuff over. So that's what I did. Only when I deleted it, I was on my laptop and I was pointing to the shared network drive on my home computer. Yes, some of you have already put two and two together. I did a network delete of the files on my home computer system, and I lost all the source files for last week's episodes. I lost about 50 hours of work that I was doing on a special project that I've been kind of hinting that I was working on, but wasn't sure when it was going to be ready to go. Yeah, it was a little bit of a tragic experience on Thursday night. Did not lose anything that we need for what we're doing. So please don't worry about that. It did not affect our actual current work. It just affected the future future stuff that I was working on. So yeah, kind of a frustrating little experience there. But you know what? Live and learn. So hopefully I've got everything set up. Hopefully it works right, and hopefully I don't accidentally delete the wrong files. The irony is I had literally that day gotten in the mail from Amazon a backup hard drive that I had not yet plugged up yet. So had I plugged up and done my backup first, we wouldn't be having this conversation because I would have had a backup of everything I did and would have been able to save it instead of deleting things, I would have been able to save them and not had problems. So, yeah. Good stories. Sometimes the best stories are from the most tragic experiences. Let's hatch this egg. We'll call this an episode once we get another egg in here, and then we'll see what happens next. 2 more episodes, and we're done. Remember, players, I'm sorry, Dave. I'm afraid I can't do that. Keep building, team.